I'm not Gib, I'm baking because it's Baking with Breandan. Episode 1, chocolate chip cookies, brought to you by me. Because we are not sponsored. We don't do this for money at the Rubicon. We do this for the school and for the fans. I do it for the fans and the school and Mr. Roberts because he needs to get money somehow. And I like to think that the reason why the Rubicon wins all these awards is because of me. And then those awards, Breandan Roberts can just say, you know, hey, why not $10 million for a new math and science center? They'll be like, oh, the Rubicon does so well. Yeah, I'll donate for a math and science center. It's time for us to get that money with this cooking. Let's bake these cookies. Cookies are about to get in the oven. Chocolate chip cookies, bada bing, bada boom. All right, now we got vanilla extract. We just extracted it from the cupboard. I'll be here all school year, folks. 2 large eggs. Check the eggs. Any of them look bad to you guys? These 2 look beautiful. This would be a bad time for an egg down situation, if you know what I mean. Now, our 1/3 quarter cups of Nestle Toll House milk chocolate morsels. Where's the chocolate? Oh, wait! Boom! I got it right here, reading the recipe off the back of the chocolate. All right, I fooled you guys. Shout out English Heritage for this little thing. Is there something we're missing? Yes. This. We need this. Jam it up in there. It's ready to go. Now we get our 2 eggs. Nope, you just get the butter. So first we start off, we combine the dry ingredients, flour, baking soda, and salt. But we don't got no salt. We just got our flour and our baking soda. So we get out our bowl. What I like to do, I like to get the bowl that I'm going to use for the whole thing. Combine my dry ingredients in there, and then we take it from there. But I will be mixing in this bowl, so I'm going to get out my flour, my baking soda, bada bing, bada, you guessed it, boom! Got our flour. It says 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour. I always cut a 1/4 cup off, partially because I'm lazy and I don't want to get out my 1/4 cup, partially because I like a little less flour. I like a little bit more chocolate chip, you know what I'm saying? I like that chocolate chip to flour ratio to lean a little bit more towards chocolate chip. Boom. We grab these biggity baking soda. That's pretty poorly done. Nice and delicate with it. Baking soda, that is what makes your cookies rise. So, pro tip here with our baking, as you go, put your stuff away. Makes cleanup at the end real nice. All right, guys, so I screwed up. In the mixing bowl, I use the flour when I'm doing pancakes, but we're not doing pancakes today. So what was I thinking? You put this stuff in a small bowl. So, I mean, that served the purpose of mixing it up a little bit more. And we use our mixing bowl for our wet ingredients. Ah, I'm an idiot. So now we get the butter. You unwrap it. Butterfingers, am I right? We make like Josh Groban, raise this bad boy up. Start beating it. It's a little bit problematic in there. You know why? I didn't add the sugar. No, here's why. I'm making these mistakes on purpose. That's how I learn best. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. Let me be clear. How much sugar do we need? Do we remember? We don't. So, it's now we get 3/4 of a cup. 3/4 of this cup? No, that's a bowl. Where is it? Okay, we've got it. We've got 1/2 and we've got 1/4. What does 1/2 plus 1/4 equal? 3/4. Okay. Do you see I'm pressing down and it's not going down anymore? That goes in there. Where's our 1/4 cup? Here's our 1/4 cup. I cleaned the counters just before cooking. Don't worry, guys. That's just mixing terribly. You know why? Because we didn't soften our butter enough. So you need to plan ahead. Get your butter out an hour before. So now you'll see it's starting to mix really nicely. So in the opening you saw me preheat the oven. That's the first thing you do, obviously. But I did make a mistake. That's why you got to check the ingredients. Got to turn that up to 375. We're turning up the heat here today, folks. This is gonna be some great stuff. Now we gotta start off, we gotta make sure that we have all of our ingredients. So, start off here, all-purpose flour. This looks pretty all-purpose to me. I don't know about you, but it looks pretty purposeful. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, boom. 1 teaspoon of salt that we're not using, so don't need it. Now let's come over to the fridge. The fridge is where we'll find, do we have 2 sticks of butter? You know it, we got 3. That means I don't even need to buy any extra. 2 sticks of butter. We're going akimbo with the butters. All right, now we got 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. Is it right underneath the flour? It was, but then we took the flour out. Now let's take our sugar out. There, look at that. Look at best friends for life right there. Keep them together at all costs. 3/4 cups packed brown sugar. Powdered sugar, that's not brown sugar. Brown sugar. Let's see, do we have enough? No, we don't. This means we must go to Cordy's. All right, guys, we're at Cordy's. Time to get our brown sugar. All right, guys, we got the brown sugar. Time to run back home. Now, we get in here. Brown sugar, brand new. Little snip, little snip, little snip. It has been certifiably snipped. Now we pack it in now. Gotta pack, okay. The key with the eggs, you do them one at a time. You can't be like Future, do them at the same darn time. You gotta do them one at a time. Beating well between each. My favorite egg cracking method is on the counter. Now we turn up the heat on the mixer. The mixer's going hard, like my beats. Go. We got another egg, so look at this. It's nice and creamy, it's nice. The egg is all gone, so now we make sure that people know. Wash your hands after you touch eggs. It's always a tip. You don't want to do it after the first one because you're touching a second egg, so why would you wash your hands? So now we beat it some more. We turn up the beating rhythm. You want to hear that? It's kind of like that mac and cheese sound. See that beauty? That's some beautifulness right there.
Yeah.
So next, what do? Here's the flour. Here's the beating thing. We'll tap. We'll tap. It's like you're Happy Gilmore. You're putting. So then you're gonna want to add a little bit more flour in to make up for lost flour. If cameras could smell, this one would be on smell overload because it's beautiful. We don't want to overbeat it because I don't know. My mom just always told me that. I don't even need I just have such a good feel for vanilla. That's enough. All right. Let that mix in. Time to get our milk chocolate morsels into the mixture. Tear more to make sweet memories. I'm making a lot of memories right now. I don't know about you guys. We go right there. Now, we want half of this bag because I picked out the wrong bag at the store. We just want half. We'll have to judge it, but I think we can do it. Here we go. The mixture is being slowly beaten. And this is always a benefit right here. You got that little bit of batter. Turn that down. Oh. Now you gotta get a spoon to beat off all that stuff, so I'll get a spoon. And so, you want to get as much in the cookies as possible, because remember, as Mom always said, you're not here to eat the batter, you're here to eat the cookies. If you're here to eat the batter, get out the kitchen. Next you go, boom, this stuff off, then you can give it to your friend. Give it a little suck.
Thanks, man.
So now you'll notice I've grabbed a second spoon because you kind of do a double team here where you get one spoon on one side, the other on the other, a little ball, just like that. The thing about these cookies is that they'll kind of come down and then rise up. Guys, we're not putting buns in the oven. I'm not pregnant. I say no to teen pregnancy. We are about to put the cookies in the oven. Bada bing. Bada boom. And in 9 to 11 minutes, we're gonna have some fresh hot cookies. So guys, with 9 to 11 minutes, I feel like this is a good time to explain the origin of our chocolate chip cookie. There are all these legends out there, but here I am, ready for the real history. Origin comes from Ruth Graves Wakefield at the Toll House Inn in Whitman, Massachusetts. The history, the invention, it came from, and the chef Sue Brides in 1938. She thought that the chocolate chunks would melt and then make a chocolate cookie, not a chocolate chip cookie, but they didn't melt, and then we got this chocolate chip cookie, which has now just become the most popular cookie in America. This is a mistake, like many of the mistakes I've made today, that's turned out well. This is just an example of why you should make mistakes in your life, like marry the wrong person. That's a mistake to be made, but something good can come out of it, I think. Maybe. So go out there, try things. Is all I'm saying. Be a trailblazer. 2 pans going, so while my first pan is in the oven, I get my second pan all ready to go so you can do a little swap. So here we go. We're clearly not going to be on the 9-minute side of 9 to 11 minutes because you look, come here, come close. Do those look golden brown?
They look white.
Yeah, so we put them back in. Guys, these are golden brown now. As you can see, I'll pull them out. Look at that. Perfecto. Now we let them cool, and while they're cooling, we got our second pan all set up. Put that, I'd even say this, well, this is pupper, about to be doggos. Those are the doggos. So we got our cookies off, put them on the cooling rack. Be nice and careful because they're still hot, so they can still rip apart. Like many families during the Civil War, brother versus brother, racist versus less racist. See what I'm doing? 2 at a time. Now we let these bad boys cool, and then we'll have a munch, and then that'll be the video. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on the inaugural episode of Baking with Breandan. We're gonna munch into one of these, nice warm out of the oven. Scrumptious. Nothing better than warm cookie and cold milk. I hope you can enjoy this in whatever you do in your life, but the only way that comes up for me is cookies. Have a good day.